Uh, um, Real Talk ep.2. So, what 2014 albums are you anticipating? You know what I mean? What albums, no matter the genre, is it rap, hip hop, pop, R&B, classic, rock, country? You know what I mean? Whatever albums, because I know a lot of people just don't listen to rap, just don't listen to hip hop in general, pop music, but it's a lot of genres out there. So, what albums are you looking forward to this year before the year is up? We all know a lot of shit drop in the summer, but lately between now and last year, it haven't even been a lot of albums that drop regularly. I buy albums from top of the year to the end of the year, but it haven't been a lot of shit dropping or nothing to spark my interest. So I got 10 albums that I feel like I'm interested in purchasing and taking a listen to. You know what I'm saying? In no particular order, I'm just going to, name some of them. But starting off with 50 Cent, Animal Ambition. It already leaked already. I'm not going to listen to the leaked version, seeing how my laptop is down anyway. It drops June 3rd, so that's this upcoming Tuesday. I will be going to purchase that album. But I definitely want to see how have he's grown since before I self-destruct, because some said that was back on the path of him being kind of like the Get Rich or Die Trying. And I've heard a couple of his singles, and that was the problem. I didn't want to listen to every song he released, because what's the point of buying an album? And some of the songs that I have listened to, I done forgot what the fuck they sound like, keeping it 100. So at the end of the day, I do want to see, has he grown, or is he still in typical bullshit? You know what I mean? But other than that, that's one of the albums. The next album will be Kanye West album, which is to be announced because he don't have a title for it or anything like that. But I heard it's gonna be soul sampling in his project, and I think that's a good look, because a lot of people were skeptical what it was gonna sound like. Was it gonna be another Yeezus or another interpretation of 808s and Heartbreak or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? A lot of people keep saying that between his first three albums, they want that sound, but in life you go forward, you never go backwards. So if Kanye is a genius like he say he is, he don't like to duplicate that. And if you take it back to when he first dropped his album and up until the point where he dropped Graduation, in interviews he said a lot of artists get to their fifth and sixth album and try to recreate their first album. I'm not an artist that's trying to do that. I'm not trying to create College Dropout. That was a moment in time, and that's done with. You got to reinvent yourself, and that's one of the things that hurts artists, because they don't know how to reinvent themselves. And that was some real talk what he said. So I definitely want to see what is he going to do with this new project. Yeezus, I enjoyed it. Whatever you want to call it, go back and check the review. But yeah, that's just another album I'm looking to check out. Another album would be the next two. I thought this was strange, but Chief Keef Bang 3. Now, before you jump out the window and say, oh, that's going to be a mixtape, no. If you haven't been reading blogs and everything like that, he's going to turn the Bang 3 into an album. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to see the sound of it. Where is he going to go? I know he was locked in the studio with Kanye, and a lot of people have been saying a lot of good things about it. So I definitely want to see, with him not being on lean or on drugs or whatever the fuck he was doing anymore, and focusing on the music, because he even said himself that the last two mixtapes he put out was trash. So he want to get back to that Sosa that everybody loved, what he known for, with Young Chop, the Bang mixtape, Back from the Dead Sosa. So I definitely want to see, as far as the album, what is he going to do? Is he going to show and prove? Because the label actually must be really fucking with him, because they going for another go around with him, seeing how all the drama he's been in lately. But like I said, people's personal life got nothing to do with the music. At the end of the day, his last, I guess you call it mixtape, Fuck Rehab, I thought that was cool. Far as music goes, with that drill shit, it was where you can understand him. Some songs was cool, some songs wasn't, but at the end of the day, I just want to see what he's going to bring to the table. Moving on to another artist that's turned a mixtape into an album, French Montana, Mac and Cheese 4. I was shocked at this when I heard it, that he is turning that mixtape series, now part 4 is going to be an album. So I was like, wow, is that really real? And it came out, and it was like, that's what's up, so seeing how Bad Boy Records is no more, what can we say about that? So I just definitely want to see what label it's gonna be on. The first single was supposed to come out. I think it's him, Ross, and Wayne, Kanye producing it. So I definitely think, depending on that, how that's gonna sound, I may fuck with that song. And then I think he got one with DJ Mustard, if I'm correct. So who knows, man? French Montana may surprise a lot of people. He been away for a minute as far as releasing solo projects, you know what I mean? But other than that, I just want to see what's going to happen with that project. Moving on to a little bit of substance with these two people. First, Lupe Fiasco with Tetsu and Youth. Definitely want to see what he going to do with this. Basically, his last project he put out was dope as hell. It's debatable. Only thing I had a problem with was the packaging. I thought the packaging was crazy. I didn't know what point he was trying to make, and the point he said he was trying to make, a lot of people didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just think he kind of bit off what Kanye did, or they bit off each other with the whole anti-establishment type label type shit with the packaging. But a couple singles he's been putting out. Thought 97 was cool. His new track Mission was cool. It's just a lot of other songs that he put out that's pretty dope. Lyrically, I don't think a lot of people was fucking with him. People debate, is Kendrick Lamar better than Lupe, and it's crazy. If you don't think Lupe has any stay power, go listen to The Cool. People are still talking about the album to this day, and that was years ago when that dropped. Even his first album to me is a classic. You dig what I'm saying? So I definitely want to see when he said that he's gonna do ratchet type music, and I was like, what? But it's going to be his interpretation on what ratchet is. So I definitely know how creative he is, but I do want to see the direction he's going to go in with the album. And if the label is backing him, I fuck with it. Moving on to the next substance, lyrical type rapper, Wale, with album about nothing. When I first heard about this, I was like, wow, this is incredible. He's turned a mixtape series into an album. At first I was kind of mad that I got gypped because I thought he would at least do a part 3 as far as the mixtape. But at the end of the day, to get Jerry Seinfeld on the album is crazy. And we see the excerpt from If You Got the Gifted album, the last song where him and Jerry's in the studio. And he's saying, no, we working on the Gifted. This is not the album about nothing session. So I just thought that was crazy for Jerry Seinfeld to take his time out. And if you watch the video for it, they're in the studio together. You dig what I'm saying? So I thought that was very fly. But I definitely know that his album is going to be worth it. People slept on The Gifted. I don't understand how that album didn't go gold. Like, that's still one of the best albums to this day, and it dropped last year on my birthday, which was crazy. I don't really understand that. Out of all the albums that dropped on June 18th, Wale had the best body of work, which is going to lead me to another segment of Real Talk that I'm going to get to probably tomorrow, because I think that's crazy. But anyway, Wale definitely gonna have one of the most anticipated albums of 2014. Once he start talking about it and getting ready to promote it and everything, I think it's gonna be a hot album. Who we got next? Let's go to mediocre. Wiz Khalifa with Black Hollywood. Now I tried to listen to 28 Grams. Now I'm not gonna review it like I said, but I listened to it. Now he does give you everything from Cabin Fever, Taylor Alderdice, Cushion Orange Juice, which a lot of people still say they want that sound back, a little bit of ONIFC, and a little bit of Rolling Paper. So he definitely did his thing on that. And the production wasn't bad once I listened to it, but I'm going to keep it real. I smoked some OG Kush to get in the mood. I can't listen to Wiz being sober. I know that sounds crazy, but with some music, you just have to be in that mindset, that element to really understand the point of what they're trying to say. Some will call it crazy, but I don't. You dig what I'm saying? He's a stoner. He makes stoner music, so you put that together. But 28 Grams definitely was dope. I had to give it to him, but it was just too motherfucking long. I'm paused. But I still say Cabin Fever is one of the best. Taylor Alderdice, I fuck with that. Even Cabin Fever 2, that was pretty dope. I cannot think of the mixtape that he put out like around the time with when he did Cushion Orange Juice. It was another one before that or after that. Damn, I can't think of that. I'll find out and put that in the description. But that mixtape, I fuck with that shit heavy. You know what I mean? So I just want to see what Wiz gonna do. Moving on, we got. I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, I could say I'm anticipating Meek Mill. Dreams worth more than money. I just wanted him to basically show some growth and don't make it about the features. Like in interviews, he's saying to people that he tried to reach out to get, but don't be like Ross and get a bunch of big names, because that's gonna outshadow you as, an artist, because it's supposed to be your album. I would like him to have less features and show you can hold an album on your own. A lot of artists don't do that these days, where they have, like how Nas did with Illmatic. You dig what I'm saying? No features. I mean, a hook, to me, I don't count that as a feature, but I'm talking about as far as verses. AZ had a verse and shit like that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you really need no features. You feel me? Show you can hold some album by yourself, but I definitely think that his first debut album was a classic in my opinion. And I just want to see if he's going to continue the growth and continue the legacy of Meek Mill and be a rapper that actually, stands the test of time. Because you heard what I feel on my last little vid I did. And last but not least, we got Miss Nicki Minaj with the Pink Print. Definitely anticipating this, because I feel she truly jerked the fans when she did that re-up shit, when all it was a re-release of her second album with like a little EP on the side and a DVD. I definitely thought she jerked the fans, because I didn't understand it. I was like, wow, you might as well should have set this up as an EP, but it is what it is. Definitely seeing how she's been killing verses. She has been killing verses. Danny Glover record, Chirac record, looking ass nigga, call it what you want, but she definitely was throwing shots. And I heard the Pills and Potion record. I don't know what to say about it, but it's not the worst. It ain't like on no Starship shit, so definitely I'm still up and down about it. I may review that shit later, but at the end of the day, she's still with the pop, with the, hip hop. So, I don't know. I just want to see that she said on this album it's supposed to be more rapping and everything like that, but of course, we're going to have the singles. So, I don't know. Hopefully it'll do what it do. And everybody, I hope they stop the Beyonce shit. We're not going to say when the album drop, we're just going to release it. Don't do that, because it worked for her, don't mean it'll work for you. But these just 10 albums that I thought, are some of my 2014 anticipated albums of the year. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. As always, salute to the real subscribers. And yeah, man, feel free to chime in on this. Add your thoughts. Let me know what albums you're looking forward to. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one, man. One.